We're gonna go over some scaling for the GHD Sit Up. First and foremost, GHD Sit Up looks like this. It's gonna hop in as people set themselves up, make sure their butt pads or butt seats are on the back side of the pad. Show me a GHD Sit Up. Bang. So essentially the GHD Sit Up has two major components. One is a violent isometric contraction of the abdominals that prevents your spine from flexing the wrong direction. And two, a violent contraction of the rectus femoris. So there's this firing of the leg down. Now the basic ways we can scale this, first and foremost, we can just pull it back in total range. Full range of motion means you touch the ground. Partial range of motion would be maybe just shoulder below the pad. And I think for a lot of people, that's a great place to go. The next thing is going to be higher than that even. So just back to maybe touching someone's hand, boop, and firing the legs and coming forward through. So shortening the range of motion. Another piece that we have to learn is just being able to hold a Superman. So if for some reason the dynamic portion of it wasn't working for people, have them just hold a Superman out at whatever level was possible for them. And then as they sat up, see if they can fire those legs a little bit. The other final component could be coupled in line with that Superman hold, slide on off, which is learning the timing of it with the ab mat. So this seems a little silly, but it's actually quite awesome, where we have the person put an ab mat. They actually don't even need an ab mat. This can be done without an ab mat. It's just a sit-up version of it, but they lie back down. And the primary component of that differs from just a normal sit-up is this violent contraction of the rec fem. So he's gonna fire the legs down and pull himself up. So this really works the technical timing of it and allows him to mimic what would be up there under much less strain of the actual body. So he's no longer having to support himself in free space. The ground is there to do so, but we can really work the timing. So this, in conjunction with the Superman hold, is a great place for people to be working on something very similar. I guess it's not a Superman hold, it's like a backwards flying Superman hold, than the GHD Sit Up. So first and foremost, shorten the range of motion further and further until we can just work the hold, and we can also work someone all the way back down to the ab mat here, firing the legs and really working that timing. Again though, it's always legs fire, body sits through. That is a good GHD progression. Thank you for watching that. Just so you know though, that is just the tip of the iceberg. If you found that helpful and you want more content just like that, we have hundreds of these videos in the knowledge. Everything from cues and tips and tricks to theory content that will flush out your understanding of everything we do in CrossFit. If you want to learn directly from me and do weekly calls where we do homework and everything in between, we also have the Knowledge Pro. If any of this sounds like your cup of tea, just click the link in the description for a free 7-day trial.